think finally breaking on a reverse slider. And that gives termixo some hope. Unfortunately, with not much combo to his name, he's gotta pray for a big pop-off in this second half here. With breaks like that, though, it's gonna be hard to make a miracle happen. Already a 100k score lead in favor of Treyarch, and he's got the combo advantage and the yak advantage. Building back up into the second hard part. Both players breaking right at the start of it on that first slider cut pattern. Unfortunately for termixo, that benefits Treyarch as he's already the one with the lead, and that will remain intact. With less than a quarter of the map left to go, I don't think it's possible for him to recover on his second pick here. It's a brutal tech map. There we go, second breakpoint of the match. Treyarch now up 4-0, 2 points away from victory. Going into his next pick. This was definitely closer than the Hard Rocks, but in terms of raw score, I mean, with how Treyarch almost got through the entirety of the first diff spike, just missing right at the end, termixo, however, never seeming too close to doing the same. And a 5% act difference, yeah, it's a bit tough there. Treyarch now going to have to pick out of the Hard Rock pool. Let's see what he goes for. Considering termixo, who's on paper should be a very confident tapping player, banning out both the DT3 and Nomad 5 makes me think he might have woken up really early for this match and just wasn't one for tapping. That's my best guess, considering some of the tapping scores he has, not just on solo, but even like last weekend up against Arbusian. Treyarch maybe sensing the stamina deficiency, picking the Nomad 2. Obviously one of the best skill sets of Treyarch, just pure flow aim stamina. And considering it is probably relatively early for both players, especially to be playing Osu, let's see if anybody is shocked on stamina here. Termixo, though, with the first break, both players finding some struggles in the accuracy department, but not too many. Treyarch recovering now. Plenty of time, though, for a comeback to happen. As long as termixo can hold, and I think it's been said multiple times throughout the match, because Treyarch has just had really no misses early onto a map. The earliest miss he had was on the Nomad 4. Big stream though, and Treyarch finally breaks. That gives termixo the opportunity to make a comeback. A much needed point on the board. Does break on like one of the easiest streams of the map, unfortunately. After hitting that massive space section. And once again, Treyarch with the combo lead, the score lead, and the act lead halfway into the map. A perilous situation to be in for termixo. And with that break, again, Treyarch now on 500 combo. It's going to be very, very, very difficult for a chance to be made. Treyarch's act seemingly has been improving throughout the course of the map as he's getting more warm to the BPM, other than the space section he missed on. Some nice slider art here. Back into the streams, and with the combo Treyarch has recovered, the pick is completely over. Let's see if you can FC the rest. termixo breaking. Both players hitting that stream at the end, but Treyarch only breaking on that one space section, FCing the rest of the map. Very solid 600k score. termixo, unfortunately, maybe not as warm as he would like to be. And potentially this could be his last pick and the last pick of the match if he cannot convert here. Goes into hidden 3, which it's an interesting one. I do like picking into the hidden pool after losing on 2 no mods, all the hard rocks, and maybe not being super warm for the DTs. This is like a ulti techie hidden. It's I would say mostly a tech map, but a lot of the cut stream dev spike patterns are reminiscent of some of the things you'd see in a tech map. I think here termixo just has to hope that Treyarch isn't really feeling good on the hidden, since the actual patterns in this map should be pretty well suited to where he's at right now, especially considering his nomad 4 score. So you gotta hope that he wins on the hidden comfort. Does break on that slider in the relatively easier intro. Does still have the act lead though, so still has a solid level of comfort on this one. Nobody missing on that big reverse slider. Oh, okay. Never mind. termixo misses right after I say that, and on the flying pattern, losing all the combo advantage he got out the intro. Treyarch does miss on the first real hard pattern, these cut streams, which are so much harder on hidden than they are no mod. And that gives Termixo the score lead for now. Fortunately, breaking there does flip the score back, but this pick has been his best chance so far at putting a point on the board. Oh, unfortunately, breaking on this, I mean, relatively relaxed section is still super easy to break on, but that's going to give Treyarch a big combo lead. How close the scoreline was could be decisive in this last third of the map. Now breaking on that slider again, it's doomed. Oh, actually, Treyarch trading. But with already almost 100k score in the lead, termixo breaking on that same flowing pattern, going into the next hard part. Don't know if he can do much here, other than pray Treyarch chain misses so much he tanks all of the score. And there we go. A sliver of the map left. A miracle did not happen for termixo, unfortunately. And Treyarch will be winning this one at 6-0 in quite dominant fashion. Especially on the Hard Rocks. I mean, I expected Hard Rock to be Treyarch's best pool, especially with some of the maps in the Hard Rock pool, but getting 2 almost FCs and then 1 actual FC at this difficulty, very, very, very good consistency. Termixo, unfortunately, maybe not having the warm tapping fingers he needed to maybe get some wins on the speed maps. Unfortunately, having to ban them out maybe too early in the day for that. But I believe that will be GG's for now. Winners bracket, so obviously termixo not out just yet. Take a peep at the bracket. Treyarch will be moving on to go up against the winner of Akin's Pepsi Max. That'll be next weekend. And also next weekend, let's see here. I believe termixo, it's gonna be pretty deep in the losers bracket. Will be going up against one of Aim Game, Delcoron, Poyu2, and Zintex. One of those will be his challenger. But for now, that'll be it. I believe we'll see you in like 3 hours for one of the matchups. It'll either be Sayo or I think Monkiatsu Cat, depending on which gets streamed. I think they're at the same time. But yeah, we'll see you then. And for now, I've been Vorty, and yeah, see you later.